banking in Africa now. It's becoming very, very competitive. Lots of new entrants into the market. We'll go straight now to Maputo, to the CEO of Barclays Mozambique, and that's Faisal Mkhize. Faisal, I never realised how competitive it was in Mozambique. I think you've got about 18 players in the space.
100%, yes. I think we've seen some phenomenal growth around the interest in Mozambique, and that is reflected also in the banking sector.
Yes, indeed. Tell us about the level of penetration in the banking industry in Mozambique. We've heard a lot over the last few years in South Africa, for example, about people either being unbanked or underbanked, and that is being rectified here. What about in Mozambique?
And I think it's a similar story, but I think our situation is slightly, worse in a sense that, the level of concentration, the level of penetration within the banked population is very limited. And I think there's a concerted effort, one from banks themselves in the industry and also from the regulator to encourage, bank number one to set up shop in areas where there's no representation, because as we see it now, the scenario that we have in Mozambique, there's over-centralization or concentrations of banks within the southern region, within the capital, Maputo, within the region of Maputo region. So as you go further north, you find that there's limited availability of banking infrastructure. But that picture is changing and changing very fast as a result of the discovery of the mineral resources in the north. So you find that there's more interest in terms of growth. There's more interest in terms of employment opportunity. There's more also interest in terms of investment that are happening in the north following the discovery of the mineral resources, natural gas, coal, to name but a few.
You're the oldest bank in Mozambique. You're the third biggest at the moment. What are you going to do to try and embellish your position and move up the league to second and then first? How are you doing it? Is it via mobile telephony? Are you offering innovative products for people that have not been introduced to the banking sector up until now?
I think our story is slightly different. Is that I think from a bank point of view is that we're 10 years in the market in terms of the Barclays and ABSA ownership. But we are very serious about growth in the country, because we want to be part and parcel of the growth story of Mozambique. And obviously that will have to apply different approaches. One of them, obviously, we are talking to a number of telecoms companies to partner with us in terms of rolling out new innovative ways around cell phone banking, to name but a few, mobile banking, and we're talking to some of the players. And also we are at advanced stages in rolling out some of the things that we believe can help us to fast-track our growth in the country. That's on the mobile side. And just this morning, for instance, we rolled out one of the best internet banking platforms for business. We had the number of top businesses, I think 150 to 200 people attending, to launch some of the functionalities that we believe can also help us to penetrate the banking market even stronger from a business point of view. And over and above that, we are also doing some investigations with regards to strategic locations, mainly in the north, where there's a lot of growth happening, to say which are the strategic locations where we can set up proper branch infrastructure, bricks and mortar, that could be complemented obviously by the internet banking, by cell phone banking to reach individuals, because this, we believe, it's the right way to approach the market, because you can't use just one vehicle. We have to use different vehicles in order to ensure that you are able to tap into the opportunities that exist in the market.